Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all you guys, anyone who's joining the live or gonna be joining the live. As you can see in the in my thumbnail, we're gonna be talking about this H-1B visa that Donald Trump is talking about. Now, for those who don't know, the H-1B visa is for like people with special talent, a lot of people who's got like special talent, a lot of mostly tech people and stuff like that. I was reading an article where it was saying, is this H-1B policy that Donald Trump, where he's saying that to get this H-1B visa, people are gonna have to be paying $100,000 to get it. So because a lot of these people who apply for this H-1B visa, a lot of these people are like they get high-powered jobs, and the reason why Donald Trump is saying that, they're saying that they're putting up the price on this because a lot of these people are coming and they're taking away the high-powered jobs from Americans, and they want Americans to get the first preference. Now, a lot of these companies, some people are saying that a lot of these companies are not going to pay that money. A lot of these people can't afford that money, so they're not going to come. And in my thought, I'm thinking a lot of these people that do the H-1B visa, are these not the type of people that America want to build the country, to make America great as again, as like what Donald Trump has to say? So I've been reading this article and it's saying panic, confusion, and then I ace the White House whiplash and hundreds of thousands of Indian on H-1B visas. So as you can see, a lot of people are saying that a lot of it has to be pertaining to the Indians, because a lot of Indians are in the tech world. A lot of them are like doctors, and you know they do a lot of them high power jobs, and a lot of Indians come over on that visa. And on that visa, after a bit, you can apply to stay in America and live permanently. But Donald Trump has changed this. So it says on Friday, President Donald Trump stunned the tech world by announcing an up to 50-fold hike in the cost of skilled workers permit to 100,000. Chaos followed. Silicon Valley firms urged staff not to travel outside of the country. Overseas workers scramble for flights, and immigration lawyers work overtime to decode the order. So basically, a lot of people started to, but this order that has come out is for new applicants. People who have applied already, it don't account to them. Then we got by Saturday, the White House sought to calm the storm, clarifying that the fee apply only to new applicants and was a one off. Yet the long-standing H-1B program, criticized for undercutting American workers but praised for attracting global talent, still faces an uncertain future. And this is what I'm saying. As you can see here in this article that I was reading, they want to attract talented people, people with special talent, people that are gifted in the field, whatever field it is. But how much of them people can afford 100,000 to pay for the permit? Unless a lot of these companies are going to pay the fee for them, then that's the only way that this is going to work. Um, why has Donald Trump come up with this? I do not know, and I don't know what is going on. It says here, even with the tweak, the policy effectively shutters the H-1B pipeline that for 3 decades powered the American dream for millions of Indians and, more important, supplied a lifeblood for talent to the U.S. industry. Now, what's going to happen? All of these talented people, are they going to want to come to the US? Are they going to want to, you know, pay that 100,000 to come to the US? Because I heard someone say today, if I've got 100,000 US dollars in my country, wherever you live, are you going to take the chance of using that 100,000 to move to the US or apply, and all your paperwork might not be up to standards, and then you get turned down? Or you're going to stay in the country that you're living and invest that 100,000, double, could triple your money, keep your talent where it is and work from where you are and use your talent wherever you are? Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning into the channel. Whoever is tuning, we're here talking about this H1B visa um, program that Donald Trump is saying that people have to be paying. New applicants are going to have to be paying 100,000 to get that H-1B permit, and we know that that H-1B permit is for people, talented people. What's going on? This, what Donald Trump is doing pertaining to immigration, I guess he has to do something about it, because that's how he got into power. That's how he won the election, by using immigration and all the laws and stuff that he's going to be changing. But is that going to make America better, or is it going to, you know, make it worse? Because you're losing a lot of workforce, you're losing a lot of people, because a lot of people, families are getting sent home. A lot of people are leaving and going back to their country of birth or wherever, and saying that they're not doing anything and they're not helping America anymore. And then now this is something else. And every month, every 3 months, Donald Trump changed some different rules, some different laws. When it come on to immigration, and then it's starting to have a knock-on effect with other countries, because all of those who live in the UK, we saw where they had a march, and they're protesting, saying that, the same thing over and over again, saying that immigrants are coming over here and they're taking the jobs and they can't get the jobs. But what I have to say is, if every immigrant pack up and go back to their country of birth, what's going to happen to these countries and these people who are saying that these immigrants need to go back to where they come from? Because the last time I checked, you look on 90%, well, I shouldn't say 90%. You look on a lot of the workforces, is immigrants that are doing a lot of the workforces. I see places in America where farms, tomatoes and stuff like that are spoiled on the farms. You see places in Florida where houses are not getting built because a lot of the Mexicans and people who worked on the farms don't want to go to work because they're scared of lose our immigrant ICE coming and snatching them up. Just like within the UK, there's a lot of people who pay their taxes and stuff like that, still can't get no benefits. Um, and they're working, still can't get no benefits. And that's what a lot of these people who are telling them people that they need to go home, they're not realizing that you got people that are working over here. Some of them are working illegal, and some of them are illegal in the country. And them people are working and they're paying taxes, and they can't benefit if they're sick. A lot of them have to be paying private doctors. A lot of them have to be, they can't go on benefits and stuff like that. And but yet still they're still getting cursed and getting penalized for wanting better for themselves and better for their family. And I would like a lot of them people who are saying that these people are coming over here and taking their jobs and stuff like that. I want a lot of these people to go stand up outside of the job center and all of that on a regular basis, or go and work in the job center and listen to some of the crap that comes out of people's mouth why they can't work. I hear people saying that they can't work because they've got IBS, but I see you sat in the same position for 4, 5 hours in town or out on the road without needing the toilet. But they can't work because they got IBS and they have to keep running to the toilet and stuff like that. And you know, all of a sudden everyone's got a mental issue. There's something wrong with this person, something that's wrong with that person. The economy is not gonna get help is unless everybody goes out there and put out 100%. And then you got the immigrants that come in and they work. But a lot of these people don't want to be on benefits at all, at all, at all. A lot of these people just want the opportunity to work, to support them, send money back home to support whatever family member they've got. And a lot of the British public, the American public who were born in the system, a lot of them, a lot of them don't really care much about working. I'm not saying that there's not a big workforce of British and American, but a lot of them they do not want to do the jobs, and a lot of them don't want to do some of the jobs, and because a lot of British born and American born, they are saying the money that they're getting because a lot of people who come over and they're working in immigration, working, they're getting underpaid. A lot of them are getting underpaid, and Americans and the British are not going to be working for that money at all. But we hope that a lot of that can change, and we're going to be just watching and seeing what's going on with this H-1B um, visa program. I'm gonna do some more research so I can talk to you guys more about it. Thanks to everyone that has tuned in and joined the live, guys. If you want more content like this, just hit the subscription button, tap the notification bell, so I can know that you guys, want me to talk about stuff more about immigration and what's going on in the news and stuff like that. Um, yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. And for now, I'm out and I'll be back another day with another live. Don't forget to hit the subscription button, my peeps.